Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. This is case 3, break 3 of our 4-case break. It's case 167 overall. What's up, man? I'm not used to doing too many day breaks. I don't usually day break, but I wanted to get these done, so here we are. All right. I wanted to start at noon, but it's only 12:40. That's not too bad. Not too shabby. I'm still up, by the way. I've been up this whole time. All right, let's see what happens. All right, not a first pack auto. We've been having those lately, but not this case. What team do you have? Christian Santana. You can see even the lighting looks weird because there's like light coming in through the window. Ah, the Cubs. All right, they don't. What do they have? What, Ryan Jensen, right? We still haven't hit an auto. Oh wait, I lied. Cardinals. Zach Thompson. Zach Thompson at 250. Oh no, I was gonna say the Cardinals, the opposite of the Cubs, but then you. Other than Zach Thompson, the Cardinals don't have anything either. So. All right, so we've got one auto so far out of a 3-auto box, and we're over halfway through. Jimmy Lewis, Brent Rooker, Sky Blue. Go Reds. Josh Smith, purple. So still missing 2 autos. Well, here's one of them. Spencer Steer for the Twins. So still 1 auto left, but we got 4 packs to find it in. Yeah, I saw that. I shipped you a package today. Carlos, Julio Pablo. Sorry, not Carlos Martinez. Julio Pablo Martinez. Yeah, well, I'm not used to all this sunlight, that's for sure. Jamari Baylor, 11 out of 50. That's gold paper. Doesn't it look weird on camera? It looks weird on camera. It's got this weird glow about it. We sold out this break. The next break, we sold out the 2020 all 6 cases. But I'm still at 0. Okay, I'm not at 0 anymore. All right. Sorry about that, guys. If you just got kicked there for a second. Well, I guess you don't get kicked when I'm live, but it goes black, right? Or yeah. I'll show you the auto. You might have missed it. I don't know if sometimes it like fast forwards and still shows you the auto I hit. But just in case you missed it, I'll show it to you here in just a second. So, Ethan Small. Not who you guys were hoping for, I'm sure. Unless you had the Brewers, in which case you're like, yeah, Ethan Small refractor auto. I mean, I've got more Bowman 2020. Don't worry about that. I've got more. Let's see. I put up 6 cases. I've got to save 120 cases for our big breaks. And I just did 6, so I have, what, 24 left? Wow, nice card. Hunter Bishop. So I still have cases left that I can put up like that. But I want to save some in case we oversell, you know? And then I need extra cases for that. You know what I mean? So, like last year I needed, well, for draft I needed 4 extra cases. You know what? I don't even know. I mean, the way I look at it is we just sold Adley, a Baltimore Orioles catcher, went for $16,000. So if the Baltimore Orioles catcher went for 16, I figure Jason Dominguez is probably going to go for double that. That's what I think. So I think it's probably going to be 30,000. Your 35 might not be wrong, you know. Yeah, you can always use more Quintana. Yeah, I hear you. Andrew Vaughn. So Matthew Allen. It's worth $5,000. Everything in this channel is worth $5,000. Jimmy Lewis orange paper, 19 out of 25, and Noah Song for the Red Sox. So technically we haven't hit a colored auto yet. We've hit an insert auto and a refractor auto, but we haven't hit any color. So I'm hoping we got that coming. Generally, there's quite a bit of color, though. So for the Braves, Bo Phillips Speckle. Yeah, it's gonna be insane, that's for sure. We've got a black auto. Tyler Baum for Oakland. 19 out of 75, and that's our first color. Tyler Baum for Oakland. I don't know who has Oakland. Who's got Oakland? Let me move this over so that I can move these cases over so I can actually see the list. Baba O'Reilly. Father O'Reilly has him. Okay. Brett Batty. That's a nice card. 12th overall. Brett Batty. Well, what I was thinking I might do with Dominguez, because, you know, in the first 10 cases, he'll probably, because we're going to do 2 10-case breaks, he's probably going to sell. That's going to set the landmark. And then if that person doesn't keep him, instead of trying to sell, you know, a $35,000 spot, I might do what I did with the Wander and break the spot up over 100, you know, 100 different people. Make 100 different spots and sell those, you know. So I might do that instead. I don't know though. You know, whoever wins it, he might want to keep it, or I might have somebody who wants to pay it. But it makes me nervous. You know, those big spots always make me nervous. Yeah, exactly, like the Wander. You know, I bet we'd have an easier time finding, you know, 100 people who want to pay 1/100th of 100 case break of Dominguez, then maybe we're going to find one person who wants 100 cases. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. There's some crazy people out there, you know? And I know of 2 already that want the spot. Now, do they want the spot at what it's probably going to go for? I don't know, but I know that they want the spot. So we'll see. Between the 2 of them and then, you know, whoever else is out there, I guess we'll find out. But I'm down. Yeah, it's 50 hobby and 50 jumbo. You know, so that way you're going to have your shot. Matt Gorski, you're going to have your shot at the orange autos. It's going to take the break will be harder on me because, you know, I've got to open 75 cases of hobby. Whew, that is not my idea of a good time. I'm going to tell you that right now. But, you know, we'll see. 75 cases of hobby I've got to open. And instead of taking, you know, 30, 40 minutes, they're going to take an hour and a half. You know what I mean? I mean, they take a long time. They take twice as long. They take twice as long for half the autos. That's the crazy part. But you get orange autos in there. There's a lot of exclusives that make it worth it. So I think right now, as of this moment, well, both case prices are high. Don't. I'm not trying to say one is low, but out of the 2, the better deal probably right now is hobby. So I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out what people want to do. Ryan Nelson, Arizona. So hopefully we've got another color in here. Only got 1 color so far. What's up, Kyle? But I've got 2 of these cases, and I'm trying to work in that bonus case that I've been talking to you guys about since like November. I've got that case to do too. I keep forgetting. Well, I don't keep forgetting. I keep putting it off. I think this is the auto right here. Yeah, we got a gold auto. Now we just need a big name. At least I think it's the auto. I'm going to be foolish if it's not the auto at all. It is a first rounder, though, and it is an eBay 1 of 1. 1 of 50. Daniel Espino. 1 of 50. Nice card. It's a nice card, but not the auto. So I guess this is the auto? Hopefully it's another gold. Speckle. All right. You know. Not gold. Not as cool a color as gold, but still rare. Bo Phillip for the Braves. It's a nice card. First rounder, Bo Phillip. I think he's first round, isn't he? Oh, that might be second. It's still a good card, though, because I know he's highly prospected. So 53 out of 71 on the Bo Phillip for the Braves. So we've only hit 2 color autos, but one we did hit a case hit, too. So an insert case hit. Class of 2019. But we've got black and speckle. So the color we have hit's pretty good color. It's just we haven't hit too much of it yet. Yes, that's right. 5,000. That is correct, sir. I'm the one that uses eBay 1 of 1. Phil doesn't actually like it. Have you ever heard him on his? That's why I always mess with him about it. Yeah. Yeah. I've always said eBay 1 of 1. In every way I possibly can, I say eBay 1 of 1. But Phil's like, oh, don't use it. Don't use it. You can't listen to that guy. He's a millionaire. What does he know? We're trying to get as much as we can for our autos, you know? And that eBay 1 of 1, boy, that stuff works. Maybe it doesn't work a lot, but you know, it'll turn a $10 auto into an $11 or $12 auto. I know that for a fact. I need that $2. I need that $2. I know it gets annoying when you're trying to find something specific and all of the eBay one of ones show up in your search. I know that's annoying. Alec Manoah. But as a seller, it does increase the sale price, even if it's just slightly, 10%. That's fine. You know, if you had a magic coupon that got you 10% extra money for your cards, you would use it every time, right? Now, I'm not saying that, you know, you should say Alec Manoah, eBay one of one, on the same team as Vladdy Guerrero. Looks similar to Tom Brady and Luka and Giannis and Zion. You know what I mean? I'm not saying do that. Don't put all that stuff in your listing title. But if you've got a card that's, you know, 25 out of 25 and you stick a little one of one in there, I'm not mad at you. Yeah, he likes his negotiating too. He does like to negotiate. Yeah, now that, like, I don't like that, right? I don't like that because I don't believe, you know, obviously it's a non-auto. You're not fooling anybody, but you know, it gets into all the auto settings, and then you got to put, you know, backs. You have to put minus NON to get it out. It's a pain in the butt. Nobody wants to have to do that. But personally, I say if you've got a card that's an eBay one of one and you throw one of one in the title, either it's jersey number one of one or you know, 25 of 25, 1 of 25, I'm okay with that personally. I know there are people that aren't. Jamari Baylor, but a lot of those people don't sell. You know, they're just buyers. Alec Marsh, green to 99. So far, all of our color has been 99 or better. That's cool. Yeah, definitely put that in there. There actually is a guy that is on eBay who has Houdini as his username. It's like Houdini 34 or Houdini 24 or something like that. We got another green. I don't know if it's the auto, though. It's not. Dre Jameson to 99. D-backs. Oh, no. You know, they used to put cracked ice for Sapphire. You know, cracked ice is the Panini term. And then a lot of people were putting cracked ice in the old days. Instead of Sapphire, they would say, you know, Bryson Stott cracked ice. Topps Chrome cracked ice. Because cracked ice was like, you know, the desirable parallel. And Sapphire wasn't, at least not at that time. That's funny. Sapphire, like, they were just talking bad about you, Phil, but I wasn't. I was defending you. I was like, none of that is true. Phil did not harass that man. I don't care what you all say, but they said you were a harasser, a serial harasser. I didn't believe it, but I'm just telling you what I heard was going on. Go to the tape. Where's Whitney? Go to the tape. She's like, let's rewind this. My staff are trying to figure out what in the hell's going on. I'm in here working and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. They're like, does this man ever sleep? I'm gonna sleep though. I'm gonna do these 2 cases for you guys, and then I might put up a break for tonight. I don't know. Probably. You know what I could do? Screenshots. You know what I could do? I could put up a Sapphire box war. What do you guys think about that? Sapphire Box War for tonight. Those sell out like that. Of course, there's only 6 spots. They go pretty fast. Grant McCray. Grant McCray for the Giants, refractor auto. Oh, a divisional. I could do a divisional. I might put up another 2020 Bowman pre-sale too. I might put one more up because that sold out so fast. I know some people are going to be disappointed. Gomez. So I might put that up for you guys. Ooh, who was just asking about this fella right here? Was that you, Tony? I think that was you, Tony. Riley Green, purple refractor auto. Nice card. Yeah. That's all right. I got you. Oh, next break. Oh, no. Oh no. Alec Manoah to 99. Hitting a lot of cool greens in here. I think there's one more auto, right? Yeah, it's 101 for me. It's like 2 in the morning, technically. For me. Thomas Dilliard. And then I think there's an auto in here. No, they didn't say. Ordinarily, I would say he's going to be in Bowman Chrome. But somebody said Top said he was going to be in this. Jack Kochanwitz for the Angels. I didn't see Top say that, but somebody did say it. And then somebody else said that the parallel he's signing is only in Bowman. So, I don't know. Normally, I would expect him to be in Chrome, not Bowman. But, I don't know. He's signing so early, that makes me think it's Bowman. The timing makes me think Bowman. But I think somebody got Topps to confirm. Does anybody see that? Did anybody see Topps? Oh, I went to 0 again. Sorry about the spinning wheel, guys. Jake Gunther. Hunter Bishop refractor. The Reds do. I can't think of who the Reds are off the top of my head, but they definitely do. Who do the Reds have? And why can't I picture them? Cameron Cannon. Ah, that's right. Lodolo, yeah. 7th overall pick, Lodolo. That's not the only guy, though, right? Adley. Davis Wenzel for the Rangers. I didn't ask, but I appreciate it. It's a nice card. That is for sure. Ah, that's the other guy I was thinking of, Hines. And you know, Hines sells really well. For being a second rounder, he sells really well. Not that second rounders are bad or anything. I just mean Usually they don't sell for, you know, what a first rounder sells for, and he does. Speaking of the devil, resigns. Aquino's not in here, though. So there's no Aquino in this. Michael Bush. I think that's the second Michael Bush. The other one might be a refractor. I've hit a lot of Adley. The last case I opened didn't have him, but every case before that, the 3 before that, had 4 Adley autos. A purple, 2 base, and an insert to 99. So, I've hit 4 Adleys in the last 4 cases. Ooh, nice card. He's a Ray. He looks good in Speckle. he looks good in Speckle. Got a purple. George Kirby. George Kirby. Seattle Mariners. All right, guys. 2 boxes to go. I'm going to take a coffee break. Uno momento, por favor. Back to back with Riley Green. That's not impossible. you said if I send you all of my Jose Altuve cards, and then you're like asking for a friend, the friend is gonna send him your cards. Me think Brick house. All personals, every personal I had shipped today. So if you have purchased a personal in the last, I don't know, 10 days or so, it shipped today. Chase Strump for the Cubs. Forgot about him. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to get it done. It's generally the power guys that sell for the most. Well, that was a good time to sell them. That and Bregman. Will Stewart. Ooh, nice. For the Braves, Shea Langoliers $2.99. So that's our second insert auto. That one's definitely better than the first one. I forget who we hit, but I think it was like a D-back or something. It wasn't a great one. B Pity, I sent you a large flat rate box. I think even Phil got Wow, that's a cool card right there. CJ Abrams. Abrams is Padres, right? And Vaughn is White Sox? I think that's right. That's a nice little hit right there. That's a fantastic little hit. Nice and rare. Great name. Yeah. Vaughn is White Sox and Abrams is Padres. Great card. Trying to see where I want to write this. I guess right here. So congratulations to the Padres. A very nice hit. That's a fantastic hit. That's our third insert auto, but that's a bonus auto. That'll be the fourth auto in this box. Not, well, it's the third right now, but there'll be 4 total. Yeah. It should go to the Twins. Gilbert. Josh Wolf. Got a Blue Wave auto. Let's see who we got. You ready? Peyton Burdick. Peyton Burdick, 101 out of 150 for the Miami Mullets. All right, guys. 1 box, 3 autos to go. They're being sorted now, so this break right here will go with them. I would say probably Monday might be the latest. I would expect them to go this week, but I don't want to guarantee it. Also this week should be the last of the 100-caser, those last Bowman from the second 50. So that's the only reason I say they might not go this week, because that might be shipping this week. You know, it might take its place, and then it might push it, but should be this week. That's why I put in those that, you know, they'll take longer than normal, just because of that reason. Jahmai Jones, 45 out of 50. eBay 9 of 10 right there. eBay 9 of 10. That's what Phil would call it. You've got a large box. You do have it. It is coming. You, Mosstown, Wiz, Phil, big fan, big box. There was like 6 big boxes, and it was all just personals. Well, not just personal. I take that back. The divisional shipped, because I sorted it myself that night. The divisional. So that one's already on its way. Joshua Mears for the Padres. That's a nice card. Padres did really well. The blue Mears and then the... Well, we won't combine them, Tony. That would just be a logistical nightmare. We won't combine these breaks with the 100-caser. But I would expect the 100-caser, I would expect that this week, maybe Monday. Kyle Stowers refractor auto. Because what's today? Today's Tuesday, right? And they're doing well as far as that. And then the teams also, they're doing well. So, yeah, should be good. Just don't quote me on it, and don't hold me to it, because you never know when, like, they're gonna be like, but what about this? And then I'll have to go in, and I just don't want to screw it up, you know. Shervy Newton for the Mets. Yeah, no. I mean, it would save me a couple of dollars, but it would make me lose my insanity. Lose my sanity. Like, sanity is more valuable than the dollars I would save. Trust me. Yeah, I know. I got you. I knew exactly who you were. All right. One auto left in this box, in this case, in this break. This is not it. This is a speckle of Fitterer. And last auto, last pack. Let's see some color. You ready? Oh, yeah. You did pretty well. You got a really nice Affleck auto. And the Brewers, another Brewer. All right, well, you know, whatever. I liked it. It was a good break. I think the inserts were probably the better cards. There were some nice ones, though. You know, for instance, that Mirrors, that's a nice hit. A couple other nice cards. But I'm going to show them all to you here in just a second. And then we're going to do the next case. And then that's probably it. Whew. All right, so Fitterer, Shervian Newton, Jahmai Jones, Josh Wolf, Wander Franco, that's a cool card, Dilliard, Alek Manoah to 99, Dre Jameson, Jamari Baylor, Espino, 1 of 50, eBay 1 of 1. Grayson Rodriguez, Brett Batty, nice card. Bo Phillip, Jimmy Lewis to 25, Hunter Bishop to 99, nice card. Grant Levine, Jamari Baylor again to 50 on the paper, and then Julio Pablo Martinez. And then autos. Let's see what we got. We have Antoine Kelly, Kyle Stowers refractor auto, Joshua Mears for the Padres, Peyton Burdick. Speaking of Padres, look at this bad guy right here. Look how he's like 11 in that photo. Look at that. Look at that. Good Lord. Shea Langoliers, 299. Chase Strump, George Kirby, Michael Bush, Wenzel, Kachanwitz. Oh, yeah. I forgot all about the Riley Green. Holy cow. And there goes C.J. Abrams. Let's try to keep everybody on their stand, okay? McCray, Bryson Stott, Alec Marsh, Alek Manoah, Bo Phillip to 71, Ryan Nelson, Matt Gorski, Tyler Baum to 75, Noah Song, Cody Hose, Ethan Small, Spencer Steer, and Zach Thompson for the Cardinals. Some nice cards. It's a really nice insert. The inserts actually did really well. I think I'm gonna put away the Langoliers. You're not gonna make the photo. Just the Abrams and the Riley Green. Those are two pretty good cards. All right, you ready? Let's get a little photo. Somebody's car alarm's going crazy. All right, let me save this one for you. All right, listen, if you guys want some personals after this next case, I can do that for you. Just let me know to look, and I can do some. Wow, nice card. What does the Abrams Aflac do? It's got, you know, Aflacs don't always have great corners, but this one's got great corners. Edges, everything looks good. You know, Aflacs sometimes suffer being manhandled by the teenagers at the All-American game, you know. But that one looks good. Yeah, I knew the mirrors did well. Well, blues are really good, but all right, buddy, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Let's change this to 4. Hey, look, it's 4. Whoa. Oh, well, that's not as good as I thought. It's still a cool card, though. I like it. All right, guys, you ready? All right, guys, so this is case 168.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Well, they're not in his team. He's not wearing his team uniform. That might be part. I don't know. It's a nice card, though. I really do like it. That's for sure. All right, so I'm going to move these to this side for this one. All right. Here we go. Box 1, case 168. Well, a lot of times the Aflacs used to, not always, but they would put Aflacs out before they put the player out. So I remember Zunino was really hot for that reason. Bryce Harper was really hot. So what would happen is they would hold back the okay, for instance, how about Bobby Witt, right? You see Bobby Witt's not in draft, even though he was the 2nd overall pick. Instead, Bobby Witt was in Bowman. Well, will be in Bowman, right? Well, what they would do back in the day is they would have put Bobby Witt's Aflac in draft. But that's the only auto he would have, right? They don't do that anymore. But that would make the Aflac auto so desirable because it was the only Bowman auto for the player until the next product came out. But now they stopped doing that for, you know, whatever reason, and now they spread it out. It used to be Aflacs were only in draft. Now they put Aflacs in everything. So, you know, Jimmy Lewis auto. So imagine if C.J. Abrams had an Aflac auto, but nothing else. Because that's what happened with Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper had an Aflac auto in 2010 draft. Was that right? 2010 draft, and then his auto was in 11 Bowman. I think that's right. Or maybe his Aflac was in... Anyway. Everybody wanted the Aflac of Harper. It was like $1,000 card. Back when nothing was $1,000. You know? It was crazy. Ah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I'm interested in how this is all going to play out with the Astros this year. Peyton Burdick. You know, are they going to play well and prove everybody wrong? Or are they going to play like shit, prove everybody right? I don't know. It's a good question. Antoine Kelly, so back-to-back autos right there. Well, close anyway. Not quite back-to-back, but really close. Yeah, the 2010, and the thing about the 2010 Aflac is you hit an Aflac every case, practically, sometimes two, you know. So it was actually a pretty good chance at hitting the Quinn Priester purple paper. It was actually a pretty good chance of hitting that Harper, you know, as far as all things being considered. Now you could go for 10, 20 cases without hitting an Aflac. You know what? I don't know what they go for now. There was a lot of forgeries. Because his non-autoed card got out. Because they give him you could get a set back then. If you went to the All-American game, the Aflac All-American game, you could get a set. And then you were supposed to get the players to sign them. And then people were forging his auto, and then they were forging the stamp, and it was terrible. And then one year they put out Aflac, and they forgot to stamp it. So there's no difference between the Aflac you got out of a pack and the Aflac people got in person, and that killed the value. It really hurt probably the brand overall. I don't remember what year that was, but that was just a debacle. Jared Triolo, Blue Wave Auto for the Pirates. People were furious about that. Mostown, what's happening? Right? I just sent you a huge box today. Not UPS. I sent it postal. I think you had a large flat rate box went out today. Davey Garcia, and it had not one but two knives. How cool is that? Yeah, it was weird how they did it. Peyton Burdick again. What's up with this guy? To 25. Burdick paper. Yeah. And it wasn't that big of a box. I mean, it was a big box, but it wasn't like UPS black box big. It was a lot of personals, and then I think you were in the divisional. The divisional shipped. I sorted that and packed it up myself, so the divisional definitely shipped. But that's the only recent Bowman like group break that shipped. But the Pack Wars, the Box Wars, they shipped. And then personals all shipped. Everything. Yeah, right? Two knives. One for each hand. What is it he says in Tombstone? Oh, you're drunk. You couldn't hit anything. You're probably seeing double. I have two guns. One for each of you. Oh, good old Doc Holliday. You know what I've been watching while I work at night lately? I've been watching... Acevero, Nick Quintana. I've been watching the Deadwood. I've been watching Deadwood. It's good. I've enjoyed it. Yeah. Yeah, well, the thing is, in order to sell them to where it would be profitable, they'd be really expensive. Let's just say the money I spent on these was absolutely stupid because, you know, you can do a fun kind of promotional item without spending stupid money. And I spent stupid money on those. But, man, they're so cool. Phil says they even smell good. I haven't smelled them, but Phil says they smell good. So, I don't know. I don't have very many left, so if you want to get a knife, you probably want to get in early. Yeah, I like Westworld. I like the original Westworld back in the day. What was that? Yul Brynner, right? Wasn't that Westworld? Davey Garcia, he's a Yankee. Nice card. Phil knows smells. You know what? You're probably right. He probably does. Look at that, Lipsius. I'm just completely sideswiping your Riley Green. I got you two Detroit Tigers in a row, but it's not Riley Green. I don't know if he's cut himself, but I sent Phil a handful of them. I sent him quite a few. Tony Losi. I don't know. I don't know. You've got a box coming. I don't know if there's one in there or not. There might be. I was gonna like keep track of who I sent them to so I didn't accidentally double up, you know, because I don't have a lot. They were, I mean, listen, they were less than 20, but more than 15. Okay, that's how much these were each. So if I send you one, bro, I'm not messing around. That's legit right there. Yeah, I like the HBO version. It was definitely different, that's for sure. But I liked it. Uh-oh, for Phil. Refractor auto, Nick. What do they say during the halftime show? Phil, you got a Nick. Yeah, well, you know what? They may. They may. I hope they do. You know what I've been spending money on? Bed Bath & Beyond has like these flavored, well, I guess that's what they are. Scented hand soaps, right? Bro, they're like crazy names too. They're like forest raspberries and jasmine, you know, I mean, stuff like that. But man, they smell so good, and they're always on sale, so I always buy like 6 of them. Yeah, I always buy like 6 of them. I take the girls in because they get the lip gloss, you know, Adley Refractor. It's a nice card. They always want the lip gloss and the what's that stuff that comes in a little thing? Oh, the hand sanitizer. They like the lip gloss and the hand sanitizer, right? So I always take them in there, and they always get that. Well, I've been walking by these soaps, and I was like, man, these are some fancy looking soaps. And so we bought the new shop, and I was like, let's put some fancy soaps in the new shop, right? Man, I'm addicted to these things now. The last time I went to buy some, though, it was right before Christmas, and the line in that store was out of this world. I was like, nope, forget it. I'll use Dial. But I haven't ran out yet, so I'm good. Am I a girl? I can speak a little Russian too. They roll their K's. Did you know Russians roll their K's? Hold on. Очень хорошо. Очень хорошо. Как дела? Oh, I've never used a coupon, but that's not because I'm against coupons. It's just because I'm against like joining those lists and stuff. Grant McCrae, but they always have like, you know, buy 2 get 7 free or something ridiculous like that, where you have to do it. You know what I mean? Well, the girls were the reason I went in there the first time. That's not a lie. That's not a cover. That's the truth. You wouldn't really get me in that store for any other reason. But now that I've been in there, I'm totally going in, and I'll be the only guy in the store. I don't care. Bryant Packard. Bryant Packard. I know what the bribe you win. Yeah. JJ Bleday, Sky Blue. It's a nice card. 4th overall pick. And Eric Miller for the Phillies. Ooh, $10 off. That's fantastic. I'm gonna have to do that. Uh-oh, look at that. 2 color Giants autos in a row. Grant McCrae and Fart. What's up with this guy? It's the only guy I know. Signs his name Fart. That's great. Izzy Wilson. Listen, don't destroy my dream, okay? Anytime something's buy two get seven free, I'm down, man. Agnos for the Yankees. I'm all over that. Tyler Baum. Can't have a case without Tyler Baum. We hit a black auto Tyler Baum in the last case. This one just a base. Adaman for the Cubs. Aramis Adaman. But I'd be buying the hell out of those things, man. I love them. I got these two different peach kinds. You know what throws me off, right? You know what I did? I went in and I bought like, I don't know, 4, 6 of them, something like that. And, you know, I got like this cherry blossom and basil or some damn thing. And then I bought this peach one and I bought, I don't know, something else. So then I go back like a couple weeks later and all the ones I bought were gone. And they had all these new ones. And it was like black cherry and lavender or something like that. So I bought them, right? I bought like 4 or 6 more, whatever it was. And when I got them back to the shop, all they had changed was like the label, but it was still the exact same like name, just in different like writing, you know, different font. And then, you know, one had like this marbled top and like this really fancy label, and then one was more like kind of like a fruity looking label, you know. But it turns out it's the exact same thing. They just changed the label. They didn't change anything else. So I had no idea. But I liked them so much that I bought the exact same. I bought the exact same scents both times. So I was like, well, I mean, I guess I really like these, but they look different, so I thought they were different. But it turns out they weren't different. They were the exact same thing. So I put it. I've got a private bathroom in the new shop, and then my staff have a bathroom, and then we've got like a storage shed, and it actually has a half bath in there. So I was able to put cool soaps in every bathroom. in every bathroom at the new shop. Oh, what do we got going on? What are we talking about? Oh, I am not excited about that. Oh, they're already doing it, right? Aren't they? I forgot. That's happening today, isn't it? I forgot all about it. Josh Smith. The guy doing it for me is the owner of Blowout. Unless you mean Kelly. Kelly's doing the second 18. Kelly's been breaking forever. Ah, 4. All right, well, I'll probably be asleep by 4. Let's just say not. Some people weren't happy with me for not going. That is not my idea of a good time. Yeah, I don't think Matt packs up his stuff though. I think it's the warehouse staff that does it. I think. I don't actually, you know what? I shouldn't even say because I don't know. And then I don't know who packs for Kelly. Oh, yeah, that's Kelly. Yeah. It's tough sometimes, man. Getting good staff and then getting them to do everything right. And Ryan Zephyrjan, and then of course he's shipping all the way from Dakota, so you know. He's a good dude, though. I think I've known him, I guess, probably 10 years now. Well, I probably met him in like 2012. So, about 8 years. I thought that was going to be a dual auto, but it's not. Oh, black auto, though. What do we got here? You guys ready? Black auto of... Ooh, that's nice for the Rockies. Toglia. First rounder. 51 out of 75. eBay breaks always scare me. I've never done an eBay break. No, I take that back. That's not true. I did an eBay break with Boomo in 2012. I joined his 50 caser. You know what I bought from Boomo in 2012 in his 50 caser? Richie Schaefer. I bought Richie Schaefer in 2012 from Boomo. He got mad at me because I did an opening, a box opening, but I didn't say anything bad. But I guess it just because I guess it wasn't flowery enough. I don't know. He was mad about it though. He was like, "How could you put that video up?" And I was like, "What's wrong with the video? It doesn't, it says all the cards came, but he didn't top load the cards. He did sleeve them, but he didn't top load them." So I think I mentioned that, that was odd. Normally you get your cards top loaded. But he didn't top load them. So that was the only thing. I think that was the only negative thing I said, but he was pretty mad about it. All right, box 5. Well, I mean, that could happen to me too. I mean, we ship like that sometimes. Usually we try to protect them, but if they're chrome, we don't always. Just team bag and bubble mailer. That happens with me sometimes. What's up, Spitball? Purple auto Spencer Steer. I think we hit a color Spencer Steer in both breaks. Either that or earlier in this break we hit like a blue or something. Yeah, Boomo's got a personality for sure. He does. There's a lot of people. He was really popular for a long time. There's a lot of people that really did enjoy his style. But what ended up happening is I don't know if it was necessarily him or the people he had partnered up with, which are all still involved in breaks majorly. I mean, majorly. On a huge national level. But his partner, and maybe him, who knows, were buying up his breaks. And so they were pushing the prices up. They were basically shill bidding his breaks. And it got him... Oh, that's a nice card. Look at that. It got him kicked off of eBay. Josh Jung, 11 out of 25. Damn, that's a nice card. It got his account kicked off eBay. He's back on now, but it got him booted there for a while. But people, they'll swear by him, and he's never cheated me. But if nothing else, it had the appearance of being pretty shady. And I think that really hurt him as far as breaking. But he's still breaking, so I mean, obviously, it didn't do too much. That is a fantastic hit, my friends. Fantastic hit. Yeah, no, you definitely don't want your kids watching. I met. He said in his live chat one time that he was something I would never say something to his face, or I forget what it was. So at the National, I walked up to him, I introduced myself, and he was like, "Oh, you're Houdini," and I was like, "Yeah," because he said, that guy he won't say anything to my face. So I was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "Oh, well, I'm surprised to meet you in person," and I was like, "Really? Why is that?" He goes, "Because in person you're not a dick." John Rave, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And then he was like, "All right, see you later," and that was it. Yeah. Oh, I know. It's a monster hit. That's a fantastic card. Nasim Nunez. But I often think that Bumo he kind of just gets a bad rap because he's uncouth, but I don't know if he really deserves a bad rap that he gets as far as some of the things. I just think he was partnered with some people that were probably too shady. His overall financial backer is somebody I wouldn't work with, and then he had a lot of weird things going on with Heroes of Sport, which they turned out to be pretty bad. But a lot of stuff just looked off. Like he was winning a lot of their contests and stuff. And I think that it looked bad, but he was in so much of it that, I don't know. So if you join a Bumo break, I think if you as long as you enjoy his personality, you're probably fine. I don't think he's switching out hits or anything like that. Anything like that. Right? That's what I should have put. That's what this should have said. Cheap front. I was gonna put home of the late night case breaks, but there wasn't really a lot of room, so I just left it like this. But I could have put not a dick in person. Yeah, I'm sure that's probably true. Josh Wolf. That's probably true. You could probably just Google Bumo breaks, and he'll come right up. Yeah, but that's his style. I mean, he used to have his bird on his shoulder during breaks, and he used to, like, the thing that I told him, and I told him privately, I was like, "Bro, you can't do this," and he just doesn't care, bro. He had a chocolate candy bar in his hand, okay? In his hand, and he ate it in his bare hand and then kept breaking. And I was like, "Bro, you gotta go wash your hands after you eat a chocolate candy bar." And he was like, "Well, it didn't melt. It didn't get on my fingers or anything." And I'm like, "Dude." Yeah, he's he's an acquired taste, that's for sure. Noah Song. But I mean, if you enjoy his personality, I would join his breaks. He's got some pretty cheap breaks. He's got good prices. He's been around a long time. There are a lot of people that don't like him, but I mean, if you have joined his breaks and you've seen his eccentric personality, you would understand why he can be abrasive and like somebody called him toxic. I mean, that's fair. But I think that deep down he's probably a pretty good guy. Maybe, maybe gets as much out of breaking as he as anybody else does. He's got some viral videos though. He did one about Blowout that I used to impersonate a lot. And people would come into the chat, right, at like 2 a.m, and they're like, do the Boomo, do the Boomo. And I would impersonate the Boomo viral video. It's interesting. Chris Justice. Now, Chris Justice, if we're telling stories, I used to watch his videos every night, right? Every night I would watch whatever he had posted, I watched it. And when I first started breaking, I tried to copy his mannerisms because he's the guy that I most admired as a breaker, as an online personality. And back in those days, Chris Justice wasn't live. He didn't stream. He would open the product on camera, just like Phil. He would open the product, but he didn't edit. But he would open the product on video, and then he would post the video to YouTube. He did do different things on, like when he had a case of a certain product, he would number the boxes and you could purchase a specific number, so like the first time he opened, say, this case, he would take a magic marker and he would number them 1 through 8, right? And now that the case was open, those 1 through 8 would be the boxes. And he would take a dice. If you didn't take a certain box, he would take a dice and he would roll it. And then that would be the number you got of on the case. That would be the box you got. And then he would open it on camera, upload it to YouTube. But the reason that I tell you all the story is that I just appreciated his mannerisms, his style, his personality. And that's who I copied when I first started. So that'll tell you how long he's been around, because I was copying him back in 2010. And he was like the man. He had the best videos. He had the best personality. He didn't always know every product, and he didn't always know every single sport, but he was just so likable that, you would get him to open, Magic the Gathering just because, you liked him. I never did a break with him, but I must have watched, $100,000 worth of product get opened. Yeah, and Tattoo had the knife. Remember the knife? And Tattoo had this cool knife, and they would open the product with like this crazy looking blade. That actually made me think of this. Is I was looking at different knives that there were out there, and I thought, it would be cool to have, like, because that was iconic. If you were ever in Chris's YouTube community back then, people talked about Tattoo and the knife, and it was like a special deal to have him come over and open the box. It was crazy. But that made me think, it'd be nice if I had, like, maybe not so much iconic, but maybe a knife that would be, when people see it, they think of me. Although some people tell me that when they see this, they think of Freedom Cardboard. It's not what I was going for. Not that there's anything wrong with Freedom Cardboard, but yeah, no, we're definitely not good at hockey. I know I'm not. That's for sure. I'm sending all my hockey to Phil. Phil's got that hockey stuff down like that. Chris, Cards Infinity. Again, if you Google Cards Infinity, it'll show up. He's got like a logo. It looks like a little frog or a lizard, and he's got a infinity is part of his logo with like a little frog. 12 out of 25. But if you go on YouTube, he's got some fantastic videos. Yeah, Phil has a cool knife. He was talking about his, what was it? Stanford? He was like, me and Stanford started this started this business. Jared Triolo, it made me feel bad for sending him a knife because I do not have a lot of sapphire left. I can't answer that question, to be honest with you. I actually have to do inventory. I don't know. I don't know how much I have left. Yeah, I can give you hints. The first and most important thing is start small. Don't. I mean, so many people are like, "Hey, I'm gonna do a 10 case break or a 20 case break." I started. The reason that I'm called Cheap Fun Breaks is because I started doing breaks that cost the price of a blaster. I was trying to get in to the break game, and so I thought, well, why don't I do something that I enjoy? And I enjoy going to Walmart or Target and buying a blaster, But if you buy a blaster, you almost never get anything, Isn't that true, right? You buy a blaster and there's nothing in it. So I thought if I could run a break of hobby product for the price of a blaster, wouldn't people want to join them? So I was doing breaks that were $20, $22, $25. Under 30. I didn't do a break over 30. Because I wanted it to be the price of a blaster, and that's why they were called Cheap Fun Breaks. That's where the name came from. Look at that, Michael Bush. I think that might be the third Michael Bush owner. Or maybe that was the other case. Maybe we had two in the other case. So I started really, really, really small. See, look at that card sticking out. It's not even gonna be damaged. Wait till you see. And then an opportunity opened up to start doing draft within just a couple months. I guess people liked my personality, and the person that was doing draft wasn't doing them anymore. And so they were like, "Hey, why don't you, do like a 6 case draft break?" And that's where the Bowman came from. I just started doing those in 2011. But I had a break club, right? There was like 40 people in this club. It was so cool. And we would do a cheap fun break every month. And it was like $25. It was like $25. Matt Mercer. So that's what I think you need to do. You have to start small. And even if you have to give away product, the second most important thing for a new breaker, other than starting small, is your email list. You have to have an email list. And you don't want just anybody on your email list either. Having 100 people on your email list and only 90 of them open 90 of them don't even open your email, it's worthless. You know what I mean? You want to have a concentrated email list, even if it's only 50 names. If it's 50 names of people that are interested in what you offer, it's a perfect, that's all you need. You only need 22 people in a break. If you've got a 30 team break, usually 22 different people will sell it out. That's my average. It doesn't always work, but generally 22 people will sell a baseball product. So start small, build it up, slowly. And, I think that's the way to get into the breaking game right now, because it's so saturated. And then once you're in it, you have to have a couple things to stay in it. You have to have charisma, character, and community. You have to have those three things. Charisma, you can't teach charisma. And that doesn't mean you have to be a type A personality either. You can be a quiet person with charisma. Character is another thing you're not going to be able to be taught. You either have character by now or you don't. And then community is something that you have to build. You have to work at community. So even if it means giving away some breaks, go on Twitter and be like, hey, if you are willing to retweet my tweet, right, I'm willing to give away half the spots or something like that. It takes money to make money. 3 of 5, John Doxicus. It's a nice red. The Josh Jung's definitely the better auto, but that's really rare right there. That's a really great card. First rounder, but he's a race pitcher, so. You challenged Phil. If I was getting back in like today, right now, and I was starting out brand new, I would probably do a cheap break that would cost less than $20 a spot delivered. I would promote it almost exclusively on YouTube and Twitter, maybe Instagram. I don't know. I don't have any, so I don't know. And I would probably give away most of the first break. Hell, I might give away most of the second break. You know, because it's not making money on your first two breaks that are important. It's making money on all the rest of the breaks. That's what I would do. And I would slowly build it up. Have fun with it, you know. And when you send off that first couple of breaks, make sure there's something in there that they're not expecting. You know, even if it's just a thank you note, you know. That goes a long way. That's something they're going to remember you by. You know, have your little business card in there and maybe tell them, hey, you know, here's a way to get a discount. I don't know. There's all kinds of different things that you can do to promote yourself. And you can definitely look at that. Son of a gun. You got it. Look at that. That's hysterical. Phil put up a video. That's all right. He's doing daily breaks. He's got to be able to get it done. I respect that. He told me he was going to do 2 or 3 a week, and now he's already up to every day. So that's pretty cool. Just give me something to go watch when I get done here, right? But you can get into the group breaking, but you can't get into the group breaking by saying, I want to do what this guy's doing. You got to do it yourself. You got to be yourself. You know, and if you like football, then do football. If you like basketball, then do basketball. You know, don't force a sport. You know, baseball is going to be popular right now because now we're into the baseball, you know. Basketball's still going on. Football's probably dead. There'll be a couple products. You know, the big ones are still coming. National Treasures isn't out yet. Seth Beer, blue paper. For the D-backs. So, you know. Yeah, no problem. You know, other thing you want to do is just have a good camera. Oh, no, Doxicus. Doesn't have to be a great camera, all right? My camera, I think it was $100. I think I bought it for $100. And it streams in HD. And don't use the mic that comes with the camera, whatever you do. Go ahead and get a mic, too. You can get one of those. Ooh, that's a nice card. Andrew Vaughn, 31 out of 50. Nice hit. That's a nice hit for the White Sox. Look at them sneaking in that hit. Wow. Get a good mic, too, you know. I've had this mic since the beginning. And I used to do voiceover work, and that was my mic from back then. But you know, they have those new egg mics or whatever the hell they're called. They're only like $60 or something like that. But you want a good mic. Whitney, what's happening? You came right at the right moment because we're done. Good at hockey in the U.S.? Nobody. Clouts and Chara. I don't know if they're still around, but they're in Canada, and they were the only outfit that I would do. I don't do hockey, but if I did, I would do it with Clouts and Chara. But they're in Canada. I don't know anybody else that does hockey. You can get them like, you know, Best Buy. Just Google it, but you don't really want the Audio Technica mic I have. That was pretty expensive. You can get a pretty inexpensive mic. There's a lot of new ones out. Blue, something blue in the name. I don't know. But if you Google it, you'll see. All right, guys, let's recap. This is a fantastic case. This was a crazy case. Just insane. Wait till you guys see this case. Easy. Where'd the other stand? Oh, the Josh Jung's on the other stand. I'm like, where's the other stand? Andrew Vaughn. Very, very nice. 31 out of 50. Gold refractor, Andrew Vaughn. He was what, second overall, right? No, third. Sorry, I knew he wasn't second. Bobby Witt was second. Seth Beer, Ornelas, Mercer, Aaron Schunk, gold paper. Amaya, that's a nice card. Amaya to 25. Noah Song, John Rave, Evan White, Thomas Dillard, McConnell, Adaman, Agnos, Miller, Bulladay, that's paper. Adley, that's a refractor on the Adley. I think it's to 250. Davy Garcia, Acevedo. Peyton Burdick, orange paper. Davy Garcia again, and Peyton Burdick, blue refractor. And then autos. Excuse me. We've got John Doxakis. Riley Green. Damn, I forgot about the Riley Green. What am I going to do? I guess we're going to have to go with 4, huh? I mean, how do you leave one of these out? You can't. You can't leave one of these out. Riley Green, purple auto. Very, very nice. John Doxakis, red auto. Very, very nice. Michael Bush, Triolo, Will Wilson. That's a nice card, too. Refractor auto. Jamari Baylor to 150. Logan Wyatt, Fart. Josh Wolf. Nasim Nunez. Spencer Steer. Michael Toglia. That's a nice card. To 75. Zephyr Jean. Josh Smith. Tyler Baum. Another Fart. Green auto. Giants doing well with a Grant McCray. Nick Quintana and Lipsius, both Detroit. Triolo again. Antoine Kelly and Jimmy Lewis. But look at this card right here. Holy cow. Look at this. Bam. Josh Jung. 11 of 25. We hit a red auto. We hit a purple Riley Green. And we hit a gold refractor of Andrew Vaughn. But look at this. Holy cow. Very, very, very nice. All in all, I'd say that's an amazing case. That was just fantastic. All right, guys. I'm going to save your video, get a photo up, and I got you. I forgot about those e-packs. A lot of people like that too, yeah. There you go, Blue Yeti. I knew it was something like that. Oh, Corey, talk to Mosstown. I think Mosstown's doing the rainbow. Mosstown, are you doing the Hudson Head rainbow? He's got the black paper. Yeah, you guys want a personal? I got you. I can do a personal. Hold on, let me just look and see what personals we got. What do we got? I don't see any. Are you sure you got a personal? Oh, never mind. I see it now. I had to click refresh. Hold on. I got some reported posts too. Let me see what that is. One thread, 4 posts. All 4 posts are the same. I don't know why that's a big deal. No, good grief. What? Their business has been destroyed by Blowout? I'm pretty sure Blowout didn't destroy their business. They destroyed it themselves. That's crazy. I don't understand why. It's got to be so much drama. All right, so Dave J, I got you. Is that it? Just Dave J? Oh, James Beard. James Beard, Hudson Head. They're like the same guy. That's crazy talk. I was so close. All right, I got you, Dave. I got you. All right, let me take this photo. Sorry, there was some drama on Blowout. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna mess with it. Some people just want to watch the world burn. It is stupid though to say that somebody's business is destroyed by blowout. You destroy your own business. But whatever. I promise you blowout didn't do it. Yeah, isn't that crazy? He got one too. That's hysterical. Let me load this up here, guys. All right, be right back. I just gotta grab your boxes. Oh. Damn neared myself. All right, Dave, you ready? I'm ready if you're ready. Good luck with your parole officer. I don't think that's what he meant. Plus the boxes.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, guys. Here we go. Did you get those 3 empty boxes okay? I remember we shipped them. It was a while ago, though. All right, man, here you go. Yep, no problem. Corey Seager. Corey Seager was the first big Sapphire card. He was really the only rookie in the product when it first came out, 2016. Arenado orange to 25. And the only parallels they had were golds. So you got a base, a gold, or a super. No autos. Otani. And his card was a $100 card, and they sold the entire set for like $1,000 or something like that. Ooh, nice auto. Austin Riley. Pretty rare auto. Nice hit. Austin Riley. It was a good box. I like it. Isaac Galloway. They're tricked out. Oh, geez. I'm looking at the chat where you were talking about tricking out the boxes for your Sapphire. Completely missed your Vladdy. What a box this first box was. Holy cow. That's a great first box. And a bonus. Mejia. Francisco Mejia, Future Stars. To 10. Nice little bonus card. That was a great box. I think that box gets you your money back. What's up, Phil? I got more if you need some, Phil. You let me know. I'll open them up for you right now. Oh, my goodness. Look at you, man. Whew. Look at you. Carlos Correa. Anthony Rizzo. You see, he got his high school field named after him. I thought that was really cool. 24 out of 25. I mean, I'm pretty sure he made some huge donation, but that's pretty great honor. You know, have your high school field named after you. I think that's awesome. Cedric Mullins, not quite as cool as the Austin Riley, but you know, Cedric Mullins. Justice Sheffield, a rookie. Acuna, it's a nice card. Acuna. All right, cool. I got you. Do you want a box war Corey with one of them? Chris Shaw. I think Corey wanted to box war you with one. Jordan Zimmerman. I like Jordan Zimmerman. 7 of 10. I like him. Oh, that pack just went flying. David Boat. Kevin Newman. Kevin Newman. All right. Corey, if you want to do that, just send me $250. Do you need my Brennan Rodgers? Do you need my PayPal info? And if you don't want to do it, if I misread the chat, then that's fine too. Jeff McNeil. Lucas Giolito. Kettle Marte. Munoz. See you, Mostan. One day you're gonna do a war, and you're gonna be like, I can't believe how long it's been. Because look at what happens when you do wars. I think this is my 5th or 6th Superfractor auto. Brad Keller, Superfractor auto. Brad Keller, Kansas City. That's fantastic. What do you guys think about that, huh? Man, I love pulling those. I wish I'd pull one of the bigger names. I haven't really pulled a big name. Not really. But I've pulled about 5 of them. I've hit a lot. You don't have to do it. Don't. I just thought you wanted to. Don't feel like you have to. Jason Vargas red. That's crazy. It's been a fantastic break. I mean, you've really crushed it. You really have. Suarez. Castro. I think you still have at least one more auto in here. How about another red, though? Luke Voigt. That's actually not a terrible name. What did they say about him? He's got his power back. Is that what they said? 5,000. That's a $5,000 auto. Somebody's going to be watching this video later on YouTube, and they're going to be like, why do they keep saying everything's worth $5,000? Suarez. Old soldier surgery Suarez. And Josh James. So well, I mean, you hit a Superfractor, but no really big name in the auto. You did get the Austin Riley auto, though. Not only is that a good name, but it's pretty rare. But, yeah, it's a great break, I'd say. 2 of the, 4 best cards in the Alonso and the Vladdy. The 2 of those probably get you about $500, just the 2 of them. I have no idea what the Superfractor auto is worth, but I'm sure it's a pretty penny. And then, the rest of the cards got a couple reds and what have you. It was a good break, man. Very good break. I love hitting these. I can't tell you how much I enjoy this. That wouldn't be the first time that happened. That's for sure. There you go, my friend. Very, very nice. Superfractor auto. I will definitely take that for sure. And let me grab my camera. All right, man. Tweeted that out. So you got the Superfractor Brad Keller, Kevin Newman, Jordan Zimmerman, Acuna, Cedric Mullins, Anthony Rizzo, Pete Alonso, fantastic card. Mejia, Vladdy, Austin Riley auto, very nice card. Otani, Arenado, Josh James auto, Luke Voigt, 2 of 5 on the Luke Voigt, and Jason Vargas, 4 of 5. So that was very nice. Let me save your video. It just depends. Like you said, it depends on the name. All right, guys. Let me put this in here since I got a bag right here. All right, be right back with your boxes. All right, Corey, pick your box, left or right. Last time you picked, you lost. All right, Phil. Right? All right. Right it is. Phil, Corey. All right, guys, you ready? Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, guys. Phil versus Corey. Little old box war. All right, let's open Phil up here. Now, this is how this works, guys. Basically, it's just all up to me. I only consider color, so you could have a Tatis base card and lose, to a mediocre box because I don't consider base, okay? Unless it's just so close that it's a tie in my mind, and then I'll consider base. So this is Phil, and this is Corey. Let's see what Phil's got. You guys ready? Arenado. Willie Adames. Joey Votto. Anthony Rizzo. Dominic Leone. Justin Verlander, and something else. I don't know what else is in there. David Price. Something in there too. And Trevor Story. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's look at this auto. What have you say? Kyle Wright. Kyle Wright is your auto. So Corey with the Kyle Wright auto. He's also got a nice little Chris Paddock. Justin Verlander. This guy and the Miami Marlins. All right, Phil. Oh my gosh, Phil. Phil. You do not want to lose this one, my friend. Tatis. It's like a $550 card, $600 card, something insane like that. Graded a 10. It sold recently for $900. A base card sold for $900 in PSA 10. How crazy is that? That's just crazy. You guys think that's crazy? I think that's crazy. I think it's crazy too. Corey Dickerson. Taiwan Walker. And that's it. All right, guys. We've got a Tatis on the line. All right. Let's see here. So Corey has Kyle Wright. Okay. Phil has Christian Yelich. Phil's winning with the Christian Yelich. But Corey has Chris Iannetta. Chris Iannetta red. 5 of 5. eBay 1 of 1. So Chris has a Kyle Wright and Chris. Corey has a Kyle Wright and a Chris Iannetta. And the Iannetta is 5 of 5. Phil has a lonely Christian Yelich. 11 of 25. And a Kyle Tucker orange auto. So, oh yeah, sorry. I completely reversed those. You want to know why I reversed them? Because I always put Phil on the right. And so my brain just automatically went there. You're right. This is Corey's side. It's 2 o'clock and 2:37 in the afternoon, which for you guys is like daytime. For me, it's like 2 in the morning. Yeah, no, I knew what I was doing the whole time. Totally reversed it. So, Corey, congratulations. Nice little Ohtani in there, too. I knew what I meant the whole time. I started out right, and then I went brain dead. So, Kyle Wright, Chris Iannetta, Tatis, Ohtani, Kyle Tucker orange, Christian Yelich, all go to Corey. What a big box war. Good night. That's amazing. Yeah, you won. You won. I thought one thing and said the other. Remember we were talking about shady breakers? Imagine if I had ended the video, right, without looking at the chat and seeing that I had gotten it reversed. And then people would have been putting up, threads about me talking about, look how shady he is. But I didn't mean it. I just, just brain farted. I put the Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas. It was just a mistake. That's a fantastic 2-box break, bro. That was fantastic. Great idea to go right. I always put Phil on the right. It's what I should have done is switched him. I usually do. Fantastic break. That's 3 really nice cards. I think we're going to leave out the Yelich and just say who won, right? Okay, let me post your video. Hopefully nobody will watch it so they won't make fun of me. Because I'm sensitive. Corey, do you have a Twitter? Tell me what your Twitter is. Let me save your video, guys. Oh, it's right there. I got it. Never mind. Man, that's really really nice. You crushed that, man. That was a great victory. I don't know what the orange Yelich goes for, but that's a that's a great job. I found it. I tweeted at you. It's just CRPAV, so it worked out perfect. All right, Phil. Let's see if I can get you something good.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, guys. So I've got these 4 boxes here for Phil. I'm absolutely certain that these are for Phil. If you watched the last video, halfway through it, I switched sides. It was a box war, right? So it was Phil versus Corey, but I always put Phil on the right side. And the reason I do that is so I don't have to try to remember. Well, halfway through the break, it's like almost 3 p.m. and I'm still up. So I've been up all night. All night. Going on 24 hours I've been awake. So I'm really tired. And I switched it. Like, so good thing I looked back at the chat and was like, oh yeah. Because I was giving the win to Phil, and it was Corey's win. I'm an idiot. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why people break with me. I'm not, lack the common sense God gave a shovel over here, and people are like, oh, here's $10,000. Let me break with you. I don't know. Probably a bad idea. All right, but here we go, Phil. $1,000 break, 4 $250 boxes, which actually is a pretty good deal on eBay. They're going for more than that. Clayton Kershaw, about $300 a box, definitely $275. Clayton Kershaw, nice card. Clayton Kershaw, 19 out of 25. Clayton Kershaw. Heath Philmeyer. Chris Davis. Yeah, he's coming straight here though, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Cal Wright to 50. 32. Yeah, 32 out of 50. Christmas auto 101. Billy J. Alcantara. Tortuga rookie. Josh James. 9 of 25. Orange rookie. Clayton Kershaw. Carlos Santana. Zach Greinke. Kyle Tucker, nice auto. Not as nice as the orange, but still Kyle Tucker auto. Glaber. It's a good card too. Pretty good base card there. Corey Seager. 14 out of 25. Kevin Pillar. They probably just didn't have enough. You know, they have contracts with the guys for a certain amount of autos, and they probably just used up all his autos. Adolis Garcia. 1 of 5. 1 of 5. Nice card. That's another rookie, Garcia. It's a shame, though, because that Keston would be a monster hit. There's somebody else, too, that doesn't have an auto. What's the other guy that you would expect to have an auto who doesn't? Max Stassi. Brandon Lau. Nice card. I like Brandon Lau. Yonder Alonso. Yeah, it would have. That's true. Adam Wainwright. Austin Riley. Nice card. Josh Bell for the Pirates. Nimmo. Yeah, that's probably the guy I'm thinking of. Yeah, Jeff Michael. Aaron Judge. Look at all these rookies. De Los Santos, orange rookie, 5 of 25. I think you've got one auto left though. Paul DeJong. Ronnie Rodriguez. Ahmed. Michael Givens. Noah Syndergaard. All right, guys. If you do any buy-sell trade, just have Phil tweet it at me, okay? And I'll just move it into the other package or whatever. Ronnie Rodriguez, De Los Santos, Josh Bell, Austin Riley, Brandon Lau, Garcia, rookie, 1 of 5. Corey Seager, Glaber, Kyle Tucker auto, Josh James, Kyle Wright, and Clayton Kershaw to 25. That's a nice card. All the best box though went to the war, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for Corey, but that was definitely the best box for sure. So, but let me save your video, Phil. Whew. All right, guys, I am going to go and go to sleep. Yeah, I'll probably be live tonight. I'm not sure exactly, but I'll let you guys know. All right, see you guys.